Hello and welcome to my video. Today I will be taking you into my 17 hats. I am a photographer who uses 17 hats every day, and I'd like to give you a little bit of an overview, a walkthrough, and a review on my overall experience with 17 hats. Let's get into it. Here we are on my 17 hats dashboard. This is the page that you will see when you first log into 17 hats. Over here on the left side, you can see all of the different tabs that you can get into. Let's go from beginning to end in my particular workflow. 17 hats allows you to install a form on your website. So your clients can come here, fill in their information, and the information will automatically populate in your 17 hats account. Hello, I would like pricing info. Wonderful, you're going to come down here and submit. Wait a second. And all of this information, once submitted, is going to automatically populate in your 17 hats account. 17 hats also allows you to designate where you send your clients once they have submitted their form, which is really cool. For example, I could route persons to my blog page if I wanted to once they have submitted their inquiry. Now, if we go back into 17 hats, right now we have one new lead. Let's refresh our screen. And you'll see now that we have two new leads. Easy breezy. This is what I would do under normal circumstances. I would go here. This is the inquiry that we've just submitted. So I would go here. There's all the information that we submitted. The email address, the date that they'd like, the phone number, everything that they submitted. From here, what I would do is I would attach a workflow, which I have already created the workflows that I actually use. One is inquiry. So once you have submitted an inquiry, I would add this, and I have another workflow for once you have paid your deposit. Some photographers have all sorts of workflows. I like to just keep it simple. I have one for the inquiry, once I've heard back from them and I've scheduled a consultation, and then once they've already paid their deposit. So we're going to go here, we're going to activate this workflow, and here are my different steps in my workflow, which is, the first one is pretty much, I'll show you. The first one is, hello, welcome to our, thank you for inquiring, here's our pricing information. And once I send, this will automatically go out. Now, I have automated all of my follow-up emails. So one day after I've sent them the pricing information, they will automatically receive an email asking if they'd like to schedule a consultation. 7 days after that, if I've not heard back from them, 17 Hats will automatically send out an email saying, hey, we sent you some pricing information. We haven't heard from you. I'll show you. We recently sent you some information about our services, just following up with them. If I wanted to add my consultation workflow, which is a bit different from the inquiry, and then once they've paid their deposit, I would add that one. Easy breezy. You can see your projects all in one place. So here are all the projects that I have coming up, all of the weddings that I have coming up between April, that has already passed, and January. I can also see projects that have passed already and I've archived them. I can also see leads. So for example, the lead that we just submitted would show up somewhere here. There it is, YouTube. I quite like this view because I'm a very visual person. I like to see the squares, and sometimes I think it depends on whether or not they have a picture with their email address. A picture can also populate in 17 Hats automatically. I didn't add these pictures. They automatically populated. So there's all of my projects. They have a great calendar as well. However, I do not use a calendar at all. Never, ever, ever. I just don't. I have a lot of calendars going on. I have my Apple calendar that shows up on my phone and all my Apple devices. And then I have my Gmail calendar. This would just be another calendar to worry about. But the great thing with 17 Hats is once you link your email address, you can also link your calendar. So here's my email address, and I can also set when persons submit an inquiry for that inquiry date that they would like to automatically be added to my Gmail calendar. However, I have it set to populate instead on the 17 Hats calendar. That is because I get a lot of inquiries, every week, and I don't want those inquiries on my Gmail calendar. I would prefer to only have actual weddings, actual confirmed events or projects on my calendar that I actually use every day. But if I wanted to see all of the inquiries, I can come over here to my 17 Hats, and all of the green are just really inquiries. So Ashley Del Rio, her wedding date is the 3rd of June, and right now she's just an inquiry. All of the blue are actual clients, activities or events related to actual clients that are also on my Gmail calendar. So for example, let's see, today. Okay. We're gonna just have to do it manually. Today's May 5th, April, May 5th. So for example, on Saturday, I have a wedding. So you'll see it in blue because it is a confirmed event. And all of these people also have weddings. They're past leads that never ended up booking with me. And I never had the chance to delete them from my leads, my hot leads. You can see, okay, they have a to-do list. I don't use the to-do list. I don't use invoices or anything like that. Until it's tax time, then it's great to be able to see, a lot of the information there. But honestly, I don't even pay attention to this. And 17 Hats has a lot of features that are great. If you're very organized, you can keep up with all of these things, but I'm not that person. I only use what is pertinent to me, and it works well for me. Let's see, my account settings. You can go here, you can add different templates. So for example here, this is a template that would go out automatically when a person signs their contract. You can go in here, you can add things to it if you want. and then save it, and it will automatically update. So every time a client signs an email, they will get this autoresponder. So you have normal emails, autoresponder emails, quotes. What I really love about quotes, I'll show you in a second. Contracts and invoices. What I really love about quotes is that not only does it include a quote, but it also includes a contract and an invoice, which is really cool. You can send questionnaires to people, which is really great. And all of these things you can set to automatically go out, for example, 10 days before their wedding or 7 days after your last correspondence. You can really customize, how these things go out. So you don't have to every day log into 17 Hats or your email and send emails. It's on auto mode. So let me show you what a quote is, which is my favorite thing about 17 Hats. We're going to go to the lead that we created, which was YouTube. And let's add a quote, and then you can see what I mean. I have a quote template. Here's my quote template. Okay, I can add a contract, whatever contract that is. And I can also customize when people pay and the amounts that people pay, which is really cool. So when this person receives this contract, or this quote rather, they will be able to see how much I'm quoting them for my services. They'll be able to select whatever package they want. The next page they're automatically taken to is my contract. So they can go ahead and sign the contract just by typing their name in. And then they can, after they've signed the contract, it will automatically take them to the invoice. And from the invoice, they can pay right from the 17 Hats. The money goes right into your own personal PayPal account that you would have already set up. It's just really great. You're going to set that up somewhere in here. There it is. I have it set up with my PayPal. You can also sign it up with Stripe and apparently whatever authorized.net is. It's just a really, really great service. And I think especially for the price that you pay for it, I think I paid don't quote me, I believe it was about $199 for 2 years or something like that. It's really, really a great way to relieve some of the workload, especially when you're dealing with a lot of clients. So that is my overall overview, walkthrough, and review on 17 Hats. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions or anything at all, please write me in the comment section. If this video helped you at all, please rate or like. Feel free to share with your friends. Thank you so much for watching.